Hello, hello.
Fight to the
Are we
death.
live?
24 hours.
where casuals become competitors and competitors become champions.
25 hours.
Yes, welcome to our 25-hour Extra Life Charity Challenge. I am being joined, as always, by Chase Cole over
Always.
here.
Every time.
I wish. And for the first time, by Cook Children's representative, Aaron Mcdonald.
Yay!
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. We
Yeah.
are so excited.
Yeah, so what we're doing here today, we're playing 25 straight hours of arcade games at Free Play Arlington, all benefiting the Extra Life organization, which is directly benefiting Aaron's Cook Children's Hospital, correct?
That is true. That is true. 100% of the proceeds that are raised through Extra Life go directly to Cook Children's if you choose them as your hospital to play for.
And we have chosen it every year for 3 years.
Which, bless you, thank you for doing that. Last year was amazing, and I can't wait to see what you guys do this year.
Yeah, we've already almost hit our goal, at least on the Extra Life, of $2,500. We're blowing past that one probably before noon. So, yeah, what's the concept here? We're going to play 25 straight hours. 2 years ago, that meant me playing hang time until I wanted to die.
Yes.
That was actually a lot of fun, so I invited all of my Super Turbo friends to come all from over the nation to do it last year. That was last year, 25 straight hours of Super Turbo. Mixed in with that, we had a little, what was it, 3-button Genesis,
3 buttons.
Super Street Fighter 2.
Excellent.
Street Fighter, the movie, the game,
We
the
had
tournament.
Yes, we had the Street Fighter, the movie, the game tournament on Saturn, right? That was
Sega Saturn.
Yes. Yeah, one of our friends won the year's supply of coffee and then donated to his brother. I saw the picture. It's just his entire living room filled with coffee.
That sounds delightful.
Yes, it would be really helpful today. We should have Mr. Brown in the house later, and he'll be giving out coffee. That'll be nice.
The real Mr. Brown's coming?
Yes.
Awesome.
Mr. Johnny Ibanez himself.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
see Robert Ashurst coming in the door. We have players filing in right now. You may or may not be able to hear, hopefully not because our microphones work well, Magical Drop 3 being played in the background. He's starting us off. So I'm going to go over the lineup real quick. Right now we got Dylan Smith taking all challengers on Magical Drop 3. He's going to look into breaking the world record there. He's going to officially start trying to break records around 11 a.m.
Oh, nice.
All on Neo Geo games, Prehistoric Isle 2, Aero Fighters 2, other games you've never heard of. We'll be throwing those in the Neo Geo machine,
All
and
right.
he'll be going nuts. By the way, Aaron, do you have any experience with these games?
Actually, I got to play a couple of these when we were at QuakeCon.
Yes,
So
it's
they
true.
were
Oh, yeah.
phenomenal. I know we brought out the beautiful motherboard wrapped so nicely and put
It's
it
in the
into
house.
the game.
It's in the house, yeah.
It is fantastic. I tend to lean more towards the pinball side of things.
Gotcha.
So I'm excited to get over there and
Well,
check out some of those.
good news, at 11 a.m., that's when we're doing Pinball Morning.
Yes.
We're doing a free-to-enter 3 strikes pinball tournament. I have all the
Excellent.
software ready to go. We're already registered, so all you need to do is say, hey, I'm playing, and I will get you started. I'll leave the stream for a while. That's when Dylan breaks all of his world records.
Yep.
That'll be at 11 a.m., so if anybody makes it in
Excellent.
by that time, they can join in for free. We're just asking for donations. And what we've told players to do is we've suggested a donation of $25 to our cause. And it's the link is donate.freeplayhof.com. We'll be flashing it on the screen. It'll be permanently on the screen in many places. But $25, we're putting you on the list. You're staying all night if you like to. I've noticed that not many people like to actually stay 25 hours. They
That's
sound
okay.
it's a fun concept, but
It is. You get tired.
Yeah,
around
right.
that 4 a.m. mark.
yeah.
You start seeing double, triple.
Yeah, so what I did is I planned this for my friends. So we're doing one of everything we do all month today. So
Excellent.
I get killed. I stay for 25 hours. You can come and go as you please. If you just like pinball and
Yep.
maybe you want to play some Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo at 3 in the morning, I'll see you then. Yeah, what we got? We got Pinball Morning, that's 11 a.m. 1 p.m. we got the Jazzy Circuit happening on the main stream. That's here. That's Third Strike, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
Great.
Players are going to be competing for free again in a full tournament for Jazzy Circuit points. And normally they have us plug their, so the winners of the Jazzy Circuit series, get flown off to defend the North in New York.
Excellent.
Yeah, normally they have us plugging their donation link to their overall prize. They have, of course, foregone that. They would like you to donate.freeplayhof.com and send all the proceeds to Cook Children's. But you'll be seeing some Street Fighter 3/3 Strike at 1 p.m. The Dallas Derby Devils, the roller derby team here in the area.
I love the Derby Devils.
I'm a big fan. I have their shirt in the car.
I'm a huge fan of the Derby Devils. I've seen them several times and
So
wanted to be a roller derby girl, but I'm totally uncoordinated.
yeah, you might throw out your back, and then it'll be a really awkward 25 hours of running around.
That would be rough.
Yeah,
Be rough.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Dallas Derby Devils are going to play Windjammers, which is a Neo Geo game. It's kind of like Pong.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you played it?
Yes.
How would you describe it? Chase Cole.
Pong, Super Pong,
Super Pong.
Super Future Pong.
Yeah, you can play with your Super Future 80s version of Super Future. Different ethnicity players. It's not quite as like, oh my God, what are they doing here? As Street Fighter is at sometimes. But yeah, you can choose your different characters. It's an all-time classic. Still played
competitively.
Yeah, they have it on Fightcade. They have it all around. A lot of major fighting game tournaments will have Windjammers tournaments. We're going to play it with the Dallas Derby Devils at 6 p.m. 10 p.m. we throw it over to the Pandas, which Camber's actually already in the house. I see several Pandas right here. So it's our mainly fighting game group. They are comprised of about 95% women at this point, and it's they are not here to get good. They're okay if they get good, but they're not necessarily here to it. They are here to play the fighting games, to play the games, to play in the events, all of them, no matter what. So there aren't many groups out there quite like them.
That's awesome.
And we pass it over to them at the 10 p.m. hour so we can set up Tuesday Night Fights, Super Turbo, the full tournament that all the players have been begging me for. 2 out of 3, double elimination. They didn't necessarily beg for it from 11 p.m.
2 on 2?
No.
It's not. Oh, okay.
So that's into the night. Yes, I heard the calls and more calls and then much backdoor yelling. And I was like, sure, it's 11 p.m.
Why not?
Why not? So that's Tuesday Night Fights.
No kids.
Super Turbo. Yeah, the kids are gone at 9 p.m.
No kids.
And we'll try and keep Ray off the stream until after Super Turbo when it's Ray versus Michael Beltran, an hour-long King of the Monsters mic'd up grudge match. That is why the Neo Geo is so close, so that we can pass that mic right over there.
Yep. Oh, nice. All this is staying up here.
And then Lord knows what they're going to say in front of the children.
Yeah.
You might want to tune out at that point, but keep donating to Cook Children's at donate.freeplayhof.com. That'll be from 2 a.m. That's actually Central Standard Time, 2 a.m. Cruelly, the Extra Life Challenge is taking place, as it always does, during Daylight Savings Time.
Yes.
So if you'll notice right there, this is 24 plus 1 hours. So that will be the second 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Ray and Mike B yelling at each other relentlessly, possibly drunk. Ray definitely drunk. And then very sleep deprived. It ought to be quality gaming.
I look forward to that.
Be good viewing.
It will be good viewing. We will be clipping it for long, long, long portions of time. And then firing away Michael Beltran drops into the future.
We got to have about 30 minutes for player intros on that one.
Oh, goodness,
Yeah.
goodness. Do we have them loaded? You got them.
I've got ideas. I've got
Yes.
thoughts. I've got
Yes.
plans. Things are going to happen.
I cannot wait. 3 a.m. Central Standard Time. Puzzle Night, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Definitely our most requested puzzle game. Aaron has held this game.
I did.
That's
Held it.
right. That's the blue game. Yeah.
That's the blue one. Okay.
The most requested. It can't really live here at Free Play Arcade, at least permanently, because it burns CRT screens like that.
Yeah, you said you can only put it in for 2-3 hours tops.
Yeah,
at a time,
yeah,
Right?
yeah. If we put it in even for a full day, you're gonna see like the line kind of right here in the center of your screen. You're gonna see the boxes kind of here and there where it says
We don't wanna do
next.
that.
Yeah.
Nope.
So it is good for one tournament event. That's what we did at QuakeCon for the Extra Life charity then.
Was that the 2 a.m. tournament as well?
That's the one that rolled into I think it started at 11 p.m. and then it ended at, I want to say 5 a.m. or something nuts like that. And we're redoing that same tournament with way more players. Yes, I got a second setup. I don't want to die.
Excellent.
Yeah, so on 2 different setups, starting at 3 a.m., Puzzle Night Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Yes, the QuakeCon champion will be returning. I saw his donation. He is back.
Oh, nice.
He's quite good. Quite good, sleep deprived. 9 a.m. Sleep. Okay, I have this wrong. I need to get my pen and change that. It's going to be Starbucks for me, I'm sure. But 9 a.m. is when this is supposed to end.
What does that word mean?
I'm not clear. Not clear.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, sleep.
To rest your mind and body by closing your eyes and becoming unconscious.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that for at least the next 25 hours. So I'm here with Erin.
Yes.
Hi, Erin. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Erin Mcdonald. I have been working at Cook Children's for the past year and some change. And one of the amazing programs that I get to work with is Extra Life. And when I was looking into this job, I came home to my husband and I said, you know, we've got this thing. I was like, I know you've mentioned it before. It's Extra Life. And he goes, oh my gosh, Extra Life. My husband is an avid gamer.
Oh, okay.
Avid gamer. When we were, well,
We are actually live right now, so we can keep going. It's just,
we're good?
yeah, no.
Okay.
We're good.
We're good. We lost other feeds. That's okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
they killed the monitor on the producer. So again, donate.freeplayhof.com to donate. Whenever the
Yes.
producer comes back, I'm going to have him change this title to donate.freeplayhof.com. But right now he's panicking and tearing away our feed.
Nice car.
That's okay. That's okay. I don't need to look at myself.
Yeah. Can he hear us, producer?
I
All
can.
right, producer, you can go projector live scene 2, and that'll give us our monitor back. But
Awesome.
your husband plays.
So my husband is an avid gamer. When we met in high school, and he was doing LAN parties with his friends. Went to college, and Halo was the big thing at that time. So Halo was huge. And
Halo Gamer Chase?
Negative.
Okay.
he's big into Xbox, and then recently with the release of Battle for Azeroth, I've lost him to the computer for quite some time. But it's okay. I accompany him on several different raids and missions, and he's a Beastmaster, so I really
Nice.
enjoy getting to see when he captures all of the new things. I told him, if you do anything at all, please capture a dinosaur for me, because I really needed him to have a dinosaur. Not sure why.
Big fan of dinosaurs.
I just like dinosaurs. My son loves dinosaurs. So
Wow.
dinosaurs are big in our household, so we had to make sure we had at least one dinosaur.
We're good. You guys are
So-
going to be in luck today. As soon as we get off the microphone, Dylan over there is going to break the world record at Prehistoric Isle 2 featuring dinosaurs.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Dinosaurs are always good.
And then
Love them.
do not let any of the kids know that Ray and Mike B will be fighting with dinosaurs at 2 a.m.
Yes, yes. Are they the absolutely fabulous, like, blow-up costumes? Are we doing live dinosaur fights, or are we doing game dinosaur fights? Because that changes things.
Sexy Rexy is slated to appear, but I don't know if Sexy Rexy has the costume. Someone needs to get on the horn with Mary and bring the
On it.
Sexy Rexy costume if you want dinosaurs.
Because that changes things.
It's true.
That
it's true.
changes things.
We could have a live dinosaur. It's possible. Yeah, so let's see. You work for Cook Children's. What do you guys do with the donations?
So with Extra Life is one of the most beautiful things that we could ever do. So as a gaming community, just this past year, gamers across the nation raised over $11 million for their local children's hospitals. And right here in our area, we raised over $70,000 for Cook Children's, which is amazing, amazing. And at Cook Children's, we like to integrate technology into everything that we do. In our rehab unit, we'll take that for instance. If you have a child that is coming out of a significant spinal cord surgery or injury, they have to stand for certain amounts of time to make sure that their spine is healing in the correct manner. So, you know, you've got your elongated spine and you're trying to stand up and be still. You don't just want to stand there. We have mobile gaming units that we bring up to these kids. So we actually raise the gaming unit up so they have to stand when they're playing. So we can, you know, we can bring out our Xbox, our PlayStation, you know, we can do PC gaming, anything along those lines. But we can actually change the height of the gaming unit, which is fantastic. So when they're standing, they're gaming, their brain is on what they're doing and having fun, not realizing that they're getting their 30 or 45 minutes of standing. Another way is we have a Wii that we utilize in our rehab unit as well. So if you are having to relearn everything, if you've had a spinal cord injury and you're learning how to walk and use your gross motor skills, like, or in fine motor skills, like picking up a pencil or something like that, if you put Wii Baseball on and you're having to learn how to twist and swing, think of the amount of muscles that you have to use and the amount of thought process from your brain all the way down to your hands for like gripping a bat and twisting and crossing your core, which is huge because if your two different sides of your brain are not talking to each other, crossing your midline or your core is very difficult. So actually twisting and being able to pretend to hit that ball in Wii, that is therapy for these kids. And it is absolutely amazing because they have that opportunity to heal, but to have fun while they're doing it. We have so many other amazing things that we do. We actually just did a nationwide study with virtual reality goggles. So utilizing the virtual reality goggles as a child is going into surgery. So we'll put those on, and instead of giving them a sedative medicine, which sometimes can interact with, you know, other different medicines that they're taking when they're getting into surgery, we're having them be distracted with these goggles, and they're not having to take that medicine. They're going into surgery smoother, and they're actually coming out of anesthesia 25 minutes sooner than they would have normally, which means they go home sooner. There's lesser interactions of drugs, and this is all done because we as gamers come together and we fund these things so that kids can have fun and also heal faster. I mean, that's our tagline: play games, heal kids, and we do that. We do it well.
I heard lots of tales of twisting and turning, back stuff. I'm gonna take a break.
That hurt. That hurts, doesn't it?
You guys take the show for just a second. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Let's get you out of here. Take 5, please.
Yeah.
All right. He said 2. All right. That's nice hearing about how it actually works.
It's fantastic. Being able to see how we utilize these donations is amazing because we put everything towards our family support services. So that's going to be our therapy dogs. We have 5 different therapy dogs that are on staff. They are badged members, so they all have their little badge that's on their vest, and they get to, they all have different areas of the hospital that they go to. That program is 100% funded by donations, all the way down to the food that they eat, the vet visits, their Monday baths, which our sweet dog Ralph Lauren absolutely despises. We have, so Ralph is one of our originals, so Ralph and Chanel, so it's Ralph Lauren and Coco Chanel. They are fantastic. We have 5 Goldens on staff, so they're all Goldens. And then we have Journey, Kitty, and our
have a Golden
newest
here later.
member.
Yeah.
Oh.
Golden's showing up.
Excellent.
Goldens are wonderful. And our newest member is Lulu. She is, she works with our behavioral kiddos, and she is a hoot and a half. She is one of the funniest dogs.
We got to tell them.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
No drops. It's no longer our good friend Jeremy Golden.
Yeah. It's our good friend Jeremy Golden.
Yes. You'll just have to hear about how Goldens are wonderful. Sorry. We have our own series of in-jokes that will get better and better or worse and worse as we become more and more loopy.
I get you. The little one running back and forth, that's my sweet son.
Yes, I didn't get a chance to meet him at the QuakeCon booth that we were at.
Yes, he is my mini gamer, so he's my little Xboxer computer gamer.
When you guys have to leave, I mean, is he gonna get to partake in all these arcade games?
He will definitely play some.
Okay,
He
cool.
will definitely
cool.
play some. He was having a hard time going to sleep last night because I told him we were coming to play arcade games, and his eyes lit up, and he's like, "I get to go play arcade games." It was good times.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah. We are actually on live a little bit early. We normally we open up at 11 a.m. on a Saturday, so we're here at 9 a.m. That's why Egret 3 here is off, and all the other machines are off, and I feel kind of bad for the young one. He's running around looking at. I think he's okay. I think he's wide-eyed and bushy-tailed at all the games.
Watching intently as Dylan up here is playing.
Yeah. In the background right now, we have Dylan Smith going nuts on Magical Drop 3, as he will be for the next few hours.
I'd say he's warmed up. It looks good.
Yeah. He's up to invincible form. Bad news for him. Puzzle Night is not on Magical Drop 3. It's on Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Let's see what else. What about your favorites? Do you have a favorite arcade game?
I tend to go with the classics. I love Pac-Man. We actually have that in the hospital, and so being able to go and play, or when my son was itty-bitty, I would stick him in my lap and let him drive while I pressed all the pedals for any racing games.
Gotcha.
Good call.
And we've been working on our
Have you done that with
pinball
Hogan yet?
skills. Pinball skills is the new thing because the hand-eye coordination with that is great, especially for a 6-year-old who's, clumsy like me and trying to figure out where it's going. So being able to watch the ball and time it correctly for where it needs to go. So those are some of the faves that I tend to play. Now, he has been watching Wreck-It Ralph, and when he came in and saw Tapper and Cubert,
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
he's like, "These are real-life games?"
Yes.
So
They are.
Yeah,
I said,
Tapper.
they probably don't work the same as the way they do in Wreck-It Ralph, but, we'll still play.
Yeah, Tapper's a special game for us at Free Play Arcade. Lauren Featherstone broke the world record on Tapper here at Free Play Arlington maybe a year and a half ago.
Awesome.
I know. No, Chase was not there. You were in the stream that day.
I was on vacation. I was on a
Yes.
trip.
So yeah, that's right. The cruise. You were posting that Free Play sticker on the back of the machine. I did
Yeah.
not find it. I looked in the
Oh.
cruise ship a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago. Whatever that game was taken out and replaced with a game that was not as good,
Yeah, sure.
which is really, really sad considering how bad that game was. You put the sticker on.
Yep.
So Tapper is certainly here. Cubert's here. Donkey Kong, the game that Wreck-It Ralph is loosely based on, is here. We have quite a few Nintendo games. Chase, what do you think? Favorite game? And favorite arcade game?
Favorite arcade game?
His favorite game's Tekken 7, everybody.
I like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
That's just a lot of fun.
Me?
You can have a lot of fun with that.
I remain consistent with my answer on this question, and it's one that always seems to disappoint people because of my my tournament experience and everything. It's Ms. Pac-Man.
Ms. Pac-Man.
The fast Ms. Pac-Man. That is my favorite game of all time.
Yep.
Excellent.
And
Good choice.
It's
Nice
right.
choice.
It's back there somewhere behind
That realm.
Next to
Yeah.
Pac-Land.
behind the blurry Austin Smith. Oh, there's Austin Smith. I didn't go over that part in our schedule, so I went over a full 24 hours of gaming, but we have like 72 hours of gaming happening. We have somebody playing Vice City for 24 straight hours. Carbach Brewing has already donated $500 to the cause for that.
Wow.
So
What's going on over there?
yeah, that's that station over there. And that's Vice City. And I was awkwardly told in the office to make sure that they don't have violence on the stream and don't have like songs that are going to get our stream shut down. How is that even possible? I do not know. I don't understand how you can get past the start screen without doing that, but
Yeah.
that ought to be interesting. So that's happening. But also, Matt DeMoss is breaking the world record, or at least attempting to break the world record on
Oh.
burger
Yeah,
time.
you see him getting warmed up over there now.
Yeah, Matt's getting ready right now.
How long is that going to take?
Austin Smith is setting up. He's going to record the whole thing for Twin Galaxies. We're not going to have a live stream camera on that because it's paramount that he get the whole thing recorded so that Twin Galaxies can reject it for any number of reasons.
Yeah.
But he will at least have it set up. It's on stage right here. And yeah, how long will that take? That is an interesting question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, here's the way Burger Time works. Have you ever played Burger Time?
I've not, no.
You have not, have you?
I've not played
It is a maze game. I would compare it most to Pac-Man, but it's really awkward. You're building burgers, and you're literally like, you walk over the top of, so you'll have like the bun will be here, and the lettuce will be here, and the meat will be here, and then another bun will be on top of here.
Okay.
So you take your little guy, and you walk up the ladder, and you walk across it, and then the ingredient falls down. And then there's all kinds of evil pickles and things that are chasing after you, and if they touch you, you die. But you can
avoid the pickles.
You can
Got
put
it.
salt on them. It's
Excellent.
very convoluted, but in the end, when you play it, it works kind of like Pac-Man. However, it is very hard. You have to group everybody together, so you get all the enemies together, and then run them off of a patty. The whole patty falls down. That's what kills them. Then they instantly respawn and come back after you.
Wow.
That's how you maximize your points.
Excellent.
And I just can't tell you how intense and hard it is until level 28. Level 28 is what they call the kill screen of Burger Time, but it is unfortunately not a regular kill screen. A kill screen, Aaron, are you familiar? Okay, yeah, kill screen normally stops the game entirely. The kill screen in Burger Time only effectively stops the game because every enemy suddenly goes from moving at lightning fast speed that you can't possibly deal with to 1 pixel every 3 to 4 seconds. So
Is that bathroom break time?
okay, so I don't know how bathroom breaks are going to work.
Mr. Brown
You know,
time?
he worked that out. Yeah, he's going to race to level 28 as fast as he possibly can because that's when he's getting the most points. And then it's an absolute grind. Then we can interview him and talk to him while he plays.
Oh, it stays like that?
It
perpetually?
stays like that. Yeah.
Oh, good thing we're not streaming that. That's
So
good.
he's got to work really hard in these first 3 hours, and then work even harder to stay awake, because I believe the world record.
Oh my gosh.
I think I have it here. Okay, so the current world record is 11,521,500 points. That takes like 19 hours.
Got it.
So he's pressing very hard these first 3 hours so that he can get every extra point he can do. Matt, for his purposes, he's been at second place, 7,826,550. Now I'm not sure if that's second on the list. That's his highest reported score. Either way, it takes forever to do that. I think he gets to